Since having these chest pains, I've been thinking about this route again, and I've really wanted to do it, but just something stopping me. But I've just got to try and quiet those voices in my head. That little voice is coming back again, that little devil on my shoulder. That mountain or that hill might kick my ass, but at least I've given it a go.
Well, here we go. Can I do it? Oh, I'm already tired as it is. I've only done a few steps from the gate. My heart condition makes me feel nervous about how much I can push myself. This is beautiful. However, I've got a slight problem in front of me, and that is one big bull. I hope my cardiologist is going to be okay with this, but it feels like my heart's going to pound out my chest. 3 or 4 months of not doing much. In fact, 3 months of not doing anything. Oh my God. Lewes Hill, and she's staring at me right now. Show you support, because I need it. I think we're nearly there. I can't.
My first video, I went for a walk down Langsett Reservoir, and truth be told is, I wasn't meaning to go there that day. I was meant to go to Castleton in Derbyshire, in the Peak District, to do a walk up Mamtor and along the Great Ridge and up to Lewes Hill. I've wanted to do this hike for quite a while. In fact, since beginning of May. But like I said, to be honest, I've been nervous about it. You see, I've got this heart condition, this myopericarditis, and the idea of pushing myself physically, it's been really weighing on me, and I've wanted to carry on where I've left off, and I've not been able to. You know, it's that mix of fear and uncertainty. I'm sure some of you can relate, whether it's, you know, it's hard to know when to push forward and push yourself and keep going, or when to hold back and just take it steady.
Hi folks, I'm Mikey D from Slip and Pitch Kettle. Hope you're having a superb day. I finally made it here to Castleton, and I've just started my walk. As you know, I've been worried about this walk due to my recent health worries. And it's just like a struggle with mental health. It can be a battle sometimes just getting from A to B. Come and join me now as I take on the challenge of Mamtor and the Great Ridge up to Lewes Hill and back into Castleton. It's going to be hard. I might need some encouragement. I might need to take a rest. I am dreading it. Hopefully I can do it though, because it's been troubling me for quite a while. I'm not just taking on the physical challenge, the physical hike itself. It's also a mental battle against the barrier that my brain's put in place for actually doing this hike. Just like I'm using these walking poles to help me up this path that's really slippery, and to help me physically, I'm just leaning on them. And that's like mental health. There's no shame, and you shouldn't be embarrassed on leaning on somebody else just to help you out. It's there, constantly looking at me, staring me down. What will be hopefully the end of the journey, Lewes Hill. Oh, I hope I can do it. So I'm getting closer and closer to What my brain is saying, my arch nemesis, number one. Mamtor, the mother mountain, this shivering mountain. Followed by Hollins Cross. And then right in the distance, she's been staring me down all morning. And she wants me to lose Hill. I'm starting to get a bit worried. Starting to get a bit anxious, so let's see if I can do it. I need to quiet down those little voices in my head. Have you ever seen or read or listened to the audio book or the book, The Chimp Paradox? It talks about 4 parts of the brain. You've got your human side, you've got the computer, gremlins, and you've got the chimp. Now the chimp's there to protect you. But if the gremlins get in, start having that little demon voice in your head, that little negative voice if you like, it takes over the human. So I'm gonna have to learn to get past these gremlins and this chimp. Or get rid of the gremlins and get the chimp to help me. They're fight or flight and give me a kick up the backside to get up this mother hill, this Mamtor, and then lose Hill. So I've just stopped for a bit of lunch and a well-earned brew. It's allowing me to just compose myself before I go and tackle her up there, Mother Mountain. So I came here in May before I had my chest pains, and I managed to do it. I found it tough, but I managed to do it. Since having these chest pains, and when I've been given the go-ahead to get out and get some exercise done, I've been thinking about this route again, and I've really wanted to do it, but just something stopping me. But I've just got to try and quiet those voices in my head, that little gremlin taking over the chimp. Got to try and control or manage them. So I'm going to try and flip it on its head and saying, yeah, that mountain or that hill might kick my ass, but at least I've given it a go. At least I'm trying. At least it's given me the opportunity to get out in this beautiful part of the world. So that's what you're going to need to do sometimes, is just say those 2 words, at least, and put X, Y, and Z on the end. It'll instantly make you feel better. So now I actually feel like I can manage it. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? I'm with my son. He doesn't want to be on camera, but he's been filming me. I'm with my son, and if I do start getting chest pains again, he can help me out. He can raise help, you know, and be with me. Going on about that, mountain rescue. What another fantastic emergency service, which doesn't get much praise or talked about that much. They're volunteers, for crying out loud. Big up to Edale Mountain Rescue. I think that's a local team around here. If you can donate to their causes, please do so. But yeah, if you know anybody that works for mountain rescue, no matter whereabouts in the UK, get them to share this video as well. I want to show my appreciation to you guys and girls, the legends that are mountain rescue, where you've got to access people in really inhospitable places, in real tough conditions, and then actually do your first aid and your casualty care, and then get them down off the mountain. What a team. Big up mountain rescue. That little voice is coming back again, that little devil on my shoulder. If I don't do it, I don't do it. But I'll bloody give it a good go. Give me a like if you want me to do it. Give me a like if you think I can do it. One last few slurps of my tea. Let's go for it. Come on. Well, here we go. Can I do it? Oh, it's daunting. One step at a time. That's all I need to do. Don't matter if it takes me 50 minutes, an hour to get up here. I need to do it though. Oh, I'm already tired as it is. I've only done a few steps from the gate. I just need to get to that fence. That's all I need to get to. And we'll play it from there. Take it one step at a time. One section at a time. I'm not thinking about Mamtor now, just that fence. There. Right. Let's have that minute. Let's just have that second just to compose. Taking the lovely view. Sometimes in life, that's all you got to do is just give yourself that break. Have that bit of a reset before we go on to the next section. Right, next objective. Top of them stairs. Let's go. Next section. Top of those stairs round the corner. Section at a time, come on. That's the thing with mental health, it's just like a hill or a mountain. Don't try and tackle it in one go. Do it in sections, easy little steps, otherwise it'll just take its toll on you. If you have to take a break, you have to take a break. Simple. If you need support, use the old walking poles. I can see the trig point, it's within reach. Like myself, everybody is on their own journey, their own battles, their own struggles, their own triumphs, their own celebrations. We're never alone. It's within sight, it's within touching distance. We've done it together. 3, 6, 5 views that are to die for. Inspiring. So I've tackled Mamtor, Mother Mountain. Like life, it's not the end of the journey, or it's not the final destination. We've still got to get there yet. We're going to have ups, we're going to have downs. We're going to have a bit of a down now, nice and easy, nice, flat, until we get to Lewes Hill. She's a beaut. Let's go. This is quite aptly named Hope Valley. Something we should always have is hope. One step at a time, leaning on somebody, getting support, maybe medication, and you can get through it. Trust me, if I can, anybody can. How can you not be amazed by this view? It is phenomenal. As first responders, we're trained to charge into a fire, to run towards the danger without hesitation. But when it comes to our mental and physical health, it's so easy to feel overwhelmed and like there's no way out. Like we're unsure of where to start or even taking that first step. And that's the thing about mental health, it's just like a hike. You have challenges, you have the tough bits, and you have the easy bits. Like now, this is so much better than the hike up Mantor. This is beautiful. However, I've got a slight problem in front of me, and it's a good job I'm trained in animal psychology, because there's one big bull straight across this path, and I don't fancy tackling him. I rely on my training and remember that animals don't think, they react. He seems to be happy just having a scratch on that post. Doesn't go round the back because there's all calves here. Sometimes we've got to analyse what we're going to do, think of our next plan. And that is one big bull, in more ways than one. Good job I skirted around them. It's funny what life throws at you, isn't it? Little obstacles now and again. I weren't expecting that. Great big bull, smack bang across the path. Oh well, if you can't get over it or under it, go round it. If you can't do that, go through it. I ain't getting through no bull though. No chance. There's going to be times on this hike that I listen to my heart and what it's telling me. My heart condition makes me feel nervous about how much I can push myself. I'm just going to have to listen to my body. Just like when we have to listen to our minds when we're suffering from burnout or trauma, and just take that break, take that rest, as and when we need it. Here we go, up this one now. Oh, and yeah, my legs are really heavy as they are. Oh, I feel like my heart's pounding. Oh, this is a killer. Whew, sun's out as well, getting much warmer. Oh. Thighs, calves, burning, knees aching. I feel like my heart. It's 3 or 4 months of not doing much. In fact, 3 months of not doing anything. Oh my God. I don't know if I can do this. Come on. Come on. Absolute. Whew. I can't. What did I say? One step at a time, one section at a time. Tell you what, let's just get to that big rock there and let's play it from here. Come on. Keep pushing. Every sinew and muscle in my legs is absolutely on fire. My heart, shouldn't be pushing it this hard. Shouldn't be pushing it this hard. Slow down. Nearly there, look. That rock. Come on. Doing this for you guys. We've got it. We've got to that rock. Well, I tell you what, you've got to take those easy wins, those little wins. The view, I'm leaving at the top, and the view is sublime. And we started off over there near Peveril Castle, through Cavedale, round the back, past Winnet's Pass, and then up Mantor along this great ridge. Come on, I've had enough of a breather, let's keep going. And that's what this mental health journey is about. It's about never giving up, no matter how hard it may seem, no matter how many steps that they put in front of us, how many hills, how many mountains, how many bowls across a path. We've still got to keep going, and we can do it together. If you can't do it by yourself, lean on somebody that's in a position to support you. Talk about how you're feeling. Talk about what's going off inside your mind. Talk about what you've seen, what you've experienced. There'll be other people who've tackled this hill that have struggled like me. And it's a shared experience. Just like when we go to a bad job. That pain, it was worth it for this view from up here. Absolutely breathtaking. Well, that's like life. You can get over one bit of trouble and it will make you stronger. My heart will obviously be stronger from this experience, my legs will, my mind is, but we've got one last more peak on this challenge today. She's over there. She is over there. She's been staring us down all day at various points. Lose Hill. Let's see if she can beat me. I've beaten her before, but that was before I had my heart trouble. Is she going to kick my ass today, or am I going to do it? If you're enjoying this video, if you're enjoying this scenery as much as what I am, give us a thumbs up. Here's what I've learned from this hike today. It's okay to take that break when you need it. It's okay to lean on something or lean on somebody when you need that bit of support. I've used my walking poles quite a lot today. And it's okay to acknowledge that you're struggling. Just open up to your colleagues. Sit around the mess table, at fire station or in the police station or on the ambulance, on the ambo, and just admit and acknowledge that you're struggling. And you know what? Other people might be struggling the same as you, and you can try and help each other out. Don't think that you have to put a mask on to look strong and not look weak. Do you know what? It takes real strength to admit that you are struggling. And sometimes it can take real strength just to admit that you need a rest and need a break. Like I've done multiple times on this hike. Keep looking down because I don't want to trip up. Every step forward is progress. It doesn't have to be big giant leaps. Together we can break through this barrier of this stigma about talking about mental health and make our lives so much happier and more fulfilling. If you're out there watching this and you're struggling and you're in them dark places and you're suffering with your anxiety, know this: you're not alone, and know that it's okay to ask for that help. In fact, I want you to ask for that help. I need you to ask for that help. And it's okay to take those moments if you are struggling. Take that time out, take that rest, take that minute. It's okay. In fact, do it. I want you to do it. Know that it's okay to take things at your own pace. If you need to take that rest, take it. Remember, doesn't matter how fast you get there, as long as we make progress. Make the progress to get better, to feel more like the real you. Because currently, if you are in that crap world, it's not you, it's an illness. It is just an illness, like COVID, like the flu, like sickness and diarrhea. Don't let it define you. It's not you, it is an illness. And you can get over that illness with the right help. Well, I can see her in the distance, Lewis Hill, and she's staring at me right now. And my legs are starting to feel heavy, starting to feel tired. I don't know if I've got much more in the tank to be able to do it. I am struggling now. So here I am, not yet at the top, but I'm so proud of how far I've come today and the progress I've made. And that's what matters. It's about showing up, showing that consistency, splitting it down into sections, one step at a time. If I needed to take that rest, I've taken it. And just had that bit of self-care, whether it be a drink, a rest, or something to eat. And shut those demons up, shut those gremlins up, turn it into a positive. So I'm not there yet. My legs are saying don't do it, but I'm going to say at least the view from the top is going to be spectacular. Let's do it, come on. Let's smash it out of the park. I hope my cardiologist is going to be okay with this, but it feels like my heart's going to pound out my chest. Oh, I might need to slow it down, but at least I'm still moving forward. I think the summit is coming into sight. Come on! One step at a time. Doesn't matter how fast we get there, as long as we get there. Never give up. Might seem like every day brings you more shit. Might seem like every day wants to beat you down. Just keep going. Talk about it. Seek help. Use your self-care. Give yourself a pat on the back. And forgive yourself. Come on, folks. Yeah, with me. Well, I've actually done it. I've actually managed to beat Lewis Hill, Mamtor, Hollins Cross. I've been worried about this walk for months now. Like I said, I was going to tackle it, and I just couldn't do it. I had to do a different route. I was so scared of what was going to offer my heart. And I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. Not just this physical, practical journey now, but the journey throughout all my videos. It means a lot to me. I've had so many people reach out and say that they're struggling. So I want to thank you for, seriously, how much that means to me. We've reached the end of the journey today, the challenge. I've actually done it. Give us a round of applause, yes. It's not been without its troubles. I've had support from my son in case something did happen. And it's important that you always have somebody that you can turn to. And if you can't turn to anybody, there's always a helpline that you can phone. So if you are struggling, please, please, please do reach out. If you've enjoyed this video, if you've enjoyed the message that I've given, you've enjoyed me being in pain, or you've just enjoyed the scenery, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please give me a subscribe. If you know anywhere else that you know that I'd enjoy walks, especially in the Peak District, put down in the peak. Sorry about the sun's right in my eyes. I need to get a hat. Yeah, if you know any other walks that you think I might enjoy, please put in the comments below. I might try and take them on. Today's taken a lot out of me, both physically and mentally. It's time to now go home and slip and pitch that kettle. Maybe get in the bath, bit of self-care. So I'm going to finally leave you with this fantastic view. Take care of yourselves. See you in the next video. I reckon that's the one.